Hello YouTube! The sun is starting to go down now. It's starting to become evening. I actually think it's around... well, it's almost 8 o'clock and the sun is still up. That is pretty amazing. Earlier today I did a review of the Ølfabrikken Cream Ale Spring, which is a mediocre, above average beer. I rated it a 60. So I thought I would do a review of a beer that's a bit better from the same brewery. It's gonna be another craft beer in a can, I think it's starting to become a trend. It's the Ølfabrikken Cream Ale Spring. Again, not anything exceptional in my opinion, but rather drink some of this at a party, a couple of cans of this instead of a lager, because this is more taste. Still the best beer is the porter. But I got some info, or a thing I forgot to mention last time is their slogan. Now it is, life is for quality beer. Before it was, life is too short for shitty beers. But they had to change that. And again, the info about this beer, by the way, I love the design of the cans, but the info on this beer is again like really extremely sort of lame or over the top, as with the Cream Ale Spring. I'm just gonna read it aloud for you guys. It says here, Ølfabrikken Pale Ale is a strongly hopped pale ale with a long with a strong and long finish. It is brewed with some caramel malts for the perfect balance. From opening this beer until you get the first few drops on your tongue, the expectations start. From the inviting aroma of American hops, the beer dares to show its character in both taste and aroma. The golden color and creamy head makes this beer appealing and easily drinkable. Basically it. Still, I think that Ølfabrikken has the quality of their beers has really deteriorated lately or become worse, especially after Christian Skovdal Andersen started beer here. But it smells really hoppy though for a pale ale. It's an American pale ale, and it's not the best pale ale in the world, but I'd 10 times rather drink this on a hot summer's day than a lager, because it's cheap and it costs around the same amount of money. If you ever come to Denmark and you want a cheap beer, don't go buy Carlsberg, buy Ølfabrikken. The cans of these beers are around the same price. I think I paid 100 kroner for a case. That's around 12 bucks or something, 12, 13 bucks. Pretty cheap, at least here in Denmark. Okay, pour. Amber color, just hazy, fairly hazy with a white head. That's probably going to be a lacing. It doesn't look creamy at all. Let's check out the aroma. Quite hoppy. Very grassy hops. Quite citrusy as well. But again, not really a powerful aroma in any way at all. Floral notes and some fruits as well. But it's not a powerful aroma at all. Let's dig in, give it a taste. It does taste pretty good actually. Not like the best beer out there, but it's pretty good. Definitely better than the Cream Ale Spring. Flavors. Well, there is a decent amount of hops. They're quite floral and citrusy. It's also quite malty. There is a slight amount of caramel malts in the flavor actually. Yeah, and caramel malts, and then it's floral. There's a fruity note as well, and just a slight citrusy, hoppy flavor. But it's got a pretty salty, but it's got a pretty solid malty backbone. There is a slight amount of tropical fruits actually as well, but it's not much at all. Just a slight amount of tropical fruitiness. But it's again very drinkable, very thirst quenching. Not the best pale ale out there, but it's still pretty good. There's a lot of hops actually. There's fruity notes and a nice malty backbone. I think it's a beer worth checking out if you can get it. Not the pale ale that's gonna surprise you, or you're gonna think it's exceptional in any way, but it's worth checking out. Rating wise, well, I think I'm gonna rate this a 70, because it's actually a good, solid pale ale. But not anything that's gonna make you be any surprised or feeling like ecstatic over the beer in any way. But it's a good solid pale ale, worth checking out, or American pale ale. I don't know if you can get any Ølfabrikken in any other place than Denmark. I do know though that Jody reviewed a beer, and also Mark from the Hoppery, but the cans I don't think they're distributed all over the world. But the porter, even the canned version, is simply amazing. But that's basically the only beer they still have that they brew that is fantastic. But a 70 from me for the Ølfabrikken Pale Ale. It's a pretty good pale ale. That's all I can say. Cheers, guys. Hope you like this review with the sun setting in the background. And cheers. Hope you find this beer. Comment, subscribe if you like my videos. And cheers. And I'll see you in the next beer review.